Welcome to Ben Ure Island. So this is a part of the Washington State Department's recreation type campground system, and it's a cabin that's on Ben Ure Island, and it's just around the corner, and I don't know, maybe about 1,500 feet of shoreline on this little tiny island. It's just outside of Deception Pass, the big bridge, really cool. But you can reserve the spot. We reserved it for 2 nights. The only catch is there's no way to get out here except by paddling your way out. So we parked over there. That's all parked too, and that's where our car is right there. We put in our dinghy and rode over here. And this is typical of the shoreline, so it's not no sandy beaches or anything like that. So we got boots on and we got everything out. Put it up above high tide. We made a few trips, but it was definitely we did it in this 8-foot dinghy over here, and we actually had 4 bundles of firewood, 1 of kindling, because there is a wood stove, so you have to bring your own wood, and we had water because the water here is really nasty. We just brought over water and our stuff. So, but that worked really well. Dinghy, you can probably do with canoe or kayaks. Of course, the bigger the boat, the more you can bring over. But there is a marina right over there, so if you needed to get something, you could just paddle back or paddle over there. I guess you had a kayak. Yeah, beautiful, just beautiful. But so there's a trail up here that leads over to the cabin. Here we have a trail, if you want to look behind you, but the trail goes all along the side of the island. Real nice little hike, and definitely some beautiful trees for setting up the hammock, and this odd person enjoying it. Let's go down around the point over here. This is all private. There's only 2 of us that can be here at a time, so pretty nice. 1, 2.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky. So this is another, we're just up maybe 50 yards from where I just was. This is like the direct path you come over. There's this kind of looks like an open spot, and the signs and access by reservation. Now I guess you could beach anywhere along here. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, really. So, but there's another spot. So there again is the boat launch right over there. Now you can kind of see that Mount Baker is just looking beautiful. Just beautiful. Another beautiful angle. So this is a little point right down from the cabin. It'd be a good hammock spot. You'd have to bring maybe some longer lines, but you could just be beautiful looking down the chute towards Mount Baker. That's beautiful. There's a little more sun over on that side. So if you're looking for shade, this would be awesome. Trail right up from the cabin. Looks like it keeps going to other properties, but there's more properties on this island, private residences. And so here's one of the park boundaries. So kind of this side of the island. Here is the awesome deck of this little cabin. It's just beautiful looking out at Mount Baker. Great deck. I mean, it's really interesting for only being allowed 2 people. It's a beautiful thing. The cabin itself is pretty small, so I can see where you can't house more than 2 people, but it's great. So it's real slick. We're here in the winter, so it's like an ice skating rink. But yeah, beautiful. Here we've got an outdoor shower. And it does have hot water. The water up here is a very, 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 very strong sulfur smell. But yeah, it's all this like panabode log house. Great insulated windows. Very, very nice. Right over here, you can see up there is Deception Pass. But this is another cabin right next door. Pretty much looks like the same build. So that's, this is the edge of this state park property. right here, and you can't go over there. But it's kind of cool. There's a little island. So the whole story is that Ben Ure was back during Prohibition, and he had a place out on this island where the fishermen or whatever could come out and party during Prohibition. And he had a Native American wife, and I guess she would go sit over on that island over there and have a fire. And if she was sitting behind the fire, then the party was on. You know, all the fishermen could see that she was behind it, so they could just come over here and come out and party at probably a dock at the north or the south end of the island. But if she was sitting in front of the fire, then I mean, don't come over, there's feds around or something like that. So yeah, it's got a lot of history, So see if I can find out the dates of that. But it's during the Prohibition, so very fun. Here we are at the cabin, and a really nice big wide open French doors to look out. The whole key here is this. It's a cute little cabin. It's definitely for 2 people. We estimated it's about 15 feet wide and maybe 22 feet long. They've got chairs, they've got brooms and things to clean up with. The wood, you have to bring your own wood. There was a little bit of wood here. We brought some wood. The wood stove works great. This over here, this is in the out position. It burns faster. If you want to go slow, push that in. Yeah, it works fantastic. They got an oil heater there. Once you get this thing going, it just heats like crazy. Yeah, fantastic. Plenty of power, plenty of lights. This futon here, this is like the day setting, and then the futons work. Open it up, and we turned it so this is kind of like the headboard, so we're looking out. So that worked really nice. This is vinyl, so I think next time we bring like a sheet or a couple to put over this, because this gets a little bit sweaty. Then they had a couple sleeping bags here. Of course, this stuff might not be here when you come. But over here, there's another little forced electric fan heater, full-size oven stove, double sinks, lots of cleaning stuff. Over here. So they have some coffee cups, some plates and bowls. Of course, this is just for 2 people. They've got little things, aluminum foil that other people have left. I wouldn't count on it, of course. They got some spices and they got pots and pans down below and cheese graters. Their coffee machine is pretty pathetic. I'd bring your own coffee machine if that's your own deal. But fantastic. All these windows open up really nice. I could see the cross ventilation would be fantastic. But that here, let's get a full look of the place. And back here, and here is the bathroom. They've got lots and lots of games and puzzles and lots to do in here. It's just a toilet, real nice, and right outside is where the shower space is. But it's perfectly adequate. But make sure you bring compostable, like marine toilet paper if you're going to bring any. Right now we're doing the final clean, and that's the other thing is you got to leave it pretty nice for the next people. It was left nice for us, and now we'll do our final cleanup. But there's plenty of power. I didn't get very good reception with Verizon. Daleen got it with, she's on AT&T. She got really good reception. It's really weird because you can see the cell towers, but for some reason Verizon failed, which is shocking.